Well, if you travel along I-20 in DeKalb County, you might feel the earth move under your tires today, later today.
GDOT crews are using explosives as they work on a massive expansion of the interstate there.
11 Alive's Jerry Carnes joining us live this morning in DeKalb County to explain how blasting could impact your commute. Jerry?
That's right. Good morning. As the sun starts to come up here, more and more people are hitting the road, and that has resulted in brake lights along this section of I-20. We're beside the ramp from Wesley Chapel Road to I-20 westbound. Earlier this morning, it was a sea of red lights here as construction crews slowed traffic to wrap up overnight work. That is something that you will typically experience during the overnight hours, but now it's something you can encounter during the day as the ground shakes, rattles, and rolls.
Having a blast. Commuters along this section of Interstate 20 are not having a good time dealing with congestion and construction. It's the construction crews here who are blasting their way toward an all-new I-20. Meanwhile, there are drivers who struggle to make it onto the interstate.
Just to get on, you got a no turn on red. And these lights not changing fast enough.
Others avoid I-20 altogether.
There's a lot of back roads around. You know, you can go down Covington Highway.
GDOT crews are working beside the interstate as they prepare to add lanes between Lithonia Industrial Boulevard and I-285. There are spots that are proving to be a geological challenge. To proceed, crews drill into the earth, typically about 15 feet beneath the surface, to reach a layer of rock that's in the way of drainage needed beneath a new lane. That's where they place explosives. Traffic briefly comes to a halt and is kept at least 50 feet from the blast site before rock becomes rubble. Crews can't hold traffic for too long.
A 15-minute window that they will hold traffic in that area. They aren't supposed to hold longer than 15 minutes, but that does create a traffic backup.
To control the blast and contain the energy, crews add a layer of sand, as they did in 2013 during a project on Highway 316. Also for safety, the blasting has to take place during the day, during a 2-hour afternoon window, Monday through Thursday.
That doesn't mean that they'll be blasting every day, but they have the ability to do that.
For 2 months, I-20 will be having a blast, even though drivers here aren't.
Now, the window for blasting is 1 o'clock to 3 o'clock in the afternoon, Monday through Thursday for 2 months. So if you travel through DeKalb County on I-20, just be aware that you could encounter that blasting and the slowing of traffic. Let's go to Crash Clark with a look at more of what's happening here and on the roadways throughout Metro Atlanta.
All right, Jerry, we're enjoying your story. A lot of puns being floated around here. My only question is, did you have to get permission from the Flintstones to remove that bedrock? Ba-dun-dun. Okay. Tough crowd. All right.